Whoa, Dylan McManus here with California State Parks, out at Castle Rock looking to do a little bit of rock climbing, but look what I've stumbled across instead. I know, danger noodle. Even if you don't particularly love snakes, you'll find this video of interest because I'll specifically address why rattlesnakes are not only important members of this ecosystem, but our communities as well. Moreover, I'll share a bit about their life history, so buckle up and get ready to listen to me rattle off. This is the only species of rattlesnake here in the Santa Cruz Mountains, known as the Northern Pacific Rattlesnake, and they're recognizable by the presence of their rattle. There are a few other species that look superficially similar and behave in such a way that resembles rattlesnakes, but let it be known that if a snake has a pointed tail, it is not a rattlesnake. This species can regularly reach lengths of 3 to 4 feet, routinely have dark saddle-like dorsal blotches, a dark stripe behind the eye, and a characteristically triangular-shaped head. Although they're pretty versatile with their habitat preferences and can be found in coastal prairie, redwood forest, mixed woodland, and chaparral ecotypes, they have a particular affinity for rocky outcroppings and talus slopes. Needless to say, this is a venomous species of snake, so first and foremost, let's talk about what to do if you encounter a rattlesnake on trail. Best practices include freezing, visually locating the snake, and slowly moving away. Bites and other dangerous interactions can almost always be avoided simply by not toying with the animal, wearing closed-toed shoes, not putting your hands in places that you can't see, and staying on trail. A rattlesnake's first preference is to avoid detection altogether. This is precisely why their crypsis, in other words, camouflage, is so efficient. Second preference is to flee and/or use their rattle to alert and dissuade potential threats, like people. Absolute last resort is to bite. Rattlesnakes really don't find humans too tasty and will only bite when provoked or feel like they have no other option. Statistically, bites are uncommon, with a great deal of them being the result of harassing the animal. Follow the aforementioned guidelines and you'll be okay. Rattlesnakes can strike about 1/3 the length of their body, so although I'm not exactly following these guidelines and moving away from the animal, I am being abundantly aware of my proximity to it. Okay, so you don't have to love rattlesnakes, but you really should respect them, and it's important to acknowledge their value. First, rattlesnake venom statistically saves more lives than it takes. There's quite a bit of medication that's synthesized with rattlesnake venom, one such being a drug that minimizes blood clots after the insertion of a coronary stent. Second, rattlesnakes help to mitigate vector-borne diseases like hantavirus. And lastly, rattlesnakes play a critical role with plant distribution by dispersing the seeds that their prey, small mammals, have consumed. Rattlesnakes themselves don't have the gut biome to effectively break down these seeds, so they pass through their digestive system intact and are deposited some distance away from the parent plant. So let's face it, rattlesnakes are participating members of a few important processes, and understanding how best to live alongside them is our responsibility. I think it's about time to bid this rattlesnake farewell. This is crazy! I was on my way out and I found 2 more rattlesnakes in this seam right here. A really great reminder to keep your hands and feet in places where you can see them. These are babies, likely born in the last month or so. Communal birthing sites, known as rookeries, are not uncommon, and the social systems, more specifically the dynamic between mother and baby, is, endearing. Adult females, or their kin, will look after the baby snakes for a brief period of time following birth. Talk about maternal instincts. That's crazy. There's definitely more rattlesnakes that I'm just not seeing. Anyways, yes, rattlesnakes are potentially dangerous animals, but they do play important roles in various communities, and bites can be avoided by following a few simple steps. Hope you found this video enlightening, and we'll see you out on the trails. Stay safe and happy hiking.